Our top focus story on India First is about a man who's rallying the resistance against the Taliban at Panjshir. Afghanistan's caretaker President Amrullah Saleh has spoken for the first time since Taliban's takeover, and he spoke to India today. This is Amrullah Saleh's only interview to any network in the world. He says he will not let his country become Talibanistan. Amrullah Saleh is currently in Panjshir, a province where he's fought earlier. He joined the resistance under Ahmad Shah Massoud, the legendary Tajik warlord, in 1996. Amrullah Saleh is also former spy master of Afghanistan, former interior minister and vice president of Afghanistan. I spoke to him earlier today. This is an India Today exclusive.
Mr. Saleh, what can you tell us? What's the latest in Panjshir? How are you holding up, sir?
The Taliban claim that they have got part of Panjshir is completely false. We are in control. The morale of the people is very high. We have been able to build consensus amongst the community, who have unanimously stood up saying they are not ready to sell the soul of the resistance and bow to the Taliban. We have organized, we have managed, and we are ready both for meaningful negotiation and for the resistance if the negotiation fails. Negotiation should not be a code word for a disguised surrender or disguised allegiance. We have told the Taliban what our conditions are. So far we have made no progress in that. And if the Taliban opts to fight, we advise them to read the history, and we are prepared for any eventuality.
Mr. Saleh, you have been a part of the resistance even earlier. You look up to Ahmad Shah Massoud, the legendary Tajik commander. How is the situation different from the first time that you were resisting the Taliban and now?
His son, Ahmad Massoud, is currently in the headquarters of his father, and people are rallying around him. I am also here. We have a very united command structure. What is key in situations like this is the motivation. It's the determination of the people. And secondly, it is the organization, command and control structure. And the last is resources. The first two elements are critical, and we have it already. We are not fragmented, we are not disunited, we have a historical unity, and we all carry the legacy of our leader. And we have told the Taliban, the choice will be yours. And if you opt to fight, we will see you. If you opt to negotiate, we do not want the negotiation to be, as I said, a disguise for soft surrender or expression of allegiance or acceptance of the Taliban clerical dictatorship. Absolutely no.
So what are your conditions, Mr. Saleh? You are the caretaker president of Afghanistan at this point of time.
Well, it's a new and it's a situation which has unfolded newly. Unfortunately, the Afghan cabinet has fled, and those who didn't have strong roots in the country have fled. I always wished that the president stayed, and he became a rallying point. He proved himself the other way. He did not remain loyal to his mottos, and he did not remain loyal to his slogans and all the statements he had made to the Afghan people. So it's a new situation, and in this new situation, we are in contact with all those people who matter, and they are ready to put resistance by various means. But to generically tell you our political objective is rejection of the emirate of the Taliban, rejection of the dictatorship, rejection of the grab of power by force. So that is what we reject. What we want is a situation in which the people of Afghanistan must have a say in determining the character of their state. We do not want anything for ourselves. We are not seeking portfolios. We are not seeking positions. We are not seeking incentives. We are not seeking personal favors. None of those things. We want the Afghan people to have a chance in determining the character of their state. We are not ready to accept a system which will oppress the Afghan people.
You know, how will you fight? Taliban wants the emirate and you want a democracy.
You see, what we do not want dictatorship. We want the pluralism in Afghanistan to survive. We want the Afghan people to have a say. We want the identity of individuals, of the communities, of all ethnic groups of Afghanistan. We do not want Afghanistan to become Talibanistan. That's what the Taliban are trying to establish. They're destroying Afghanistan and they want to establish Talibanistan. That will not happen. So our political objectives are very, very clear. We prefer negotiations, but as I said, the negotiations must be very meaningful and it should not be like Doha style to legitimize the Taliban oppression and not to stop their barbaric military onslaught.